What's up, guys? This is Zach Gamble. You're listening to the Why So Serious show.
And now, stand up and make some noise
for your cast of the Why So Serious show on BlazeRadioOnline.com.
Monday, and it is time for the Why So Serious show on Blaze Radio, BlazeRadioOnline.com. I used my intro today. I've been trying not to use that. Jesse Morrison alongside Alex Coyle. Alex, you're standing today, pulling an Eliav goodbye.
You know, I got to close my stand ring for today.
Your what?
My stand ring on the watch.
I don't get it.
My health sharing app.
I still don't get it.
You have to stand for 1 minute for 12 different hours a day. Gotta close the ring. It's the only ring left to be closed.
Speaking of apps, Alex.
Yeah.
Have you heard?
No, I don't know. I don't know. Have I heard?
Well, you know, on this show, we've dedicated a good amount of time to the number 2.
The number 2, Derek Jeter. Number 2.
Derek Jeter was poop at shortstop.
The jump throw, bro. Come on.
Minus 15 WAR.
Derek Jeter, number 2.
Minus 15 defensive WAR. That's all I gotta say. But
that big butt.
I died. Yeah, butts, poop. You know, the same thing. So this app, it's called Poop Map. It is
the deuce.
It is an app where you track wherever you go to the bathroom. So like, you have to go number 2. So like, if you take a dump, you know, in Minnesota, you can, track that you took a dump in Minnesota. And so, yeah, Jeremy and I, Jeremy Schnell of XYZ, he'll call in soon, I think. But yeah, so you track your poops and where they occur, and you can join groups with friends, and you can comment on it, and you can see where your friends are pooping, how good their poop was. The stars are best. It's best out of 5 for your poop. So Jeremy and I used to do best out of 10 before we had the app. And yes, we did talk about this before the app. This is the perfect app for us. I don't know, Alex, we've talked about it too. So
yeah, I did. I had this in high school actually. The Valparaiso Vikings baseball team very thoroughly enjoyed this for about a week.
Did you guys do group poops?
I think that was around back then. Yes. Where you
Yes.
could like invite other people that are when you're pooping at the same time.
No. It's where you go on the road with your sports team, right?
Uh-huh.
And you all take over the bathroom, and
everybody's in
each
stall.
stall.
Oh boy.
Dropping a deuce.
No,
So,
we did not do group poops.
Like say Desert Financial Arena. You know how that weird bathroom has like 40 stalls?
yes, right behind the media.
So yeah,
yes.
it's like where you take everybody goes in and everybody just drops a deuce. All like 20 of your team or whatever.
Group poops.
Group poops.
How about it?
You should put it on the poll. Group poops ? Deuce or Derek Jeter? I voted Derek Jeter, by the way. But Alex, you got anything else on poop maps? Any other comments?
Does it ask how do you rate the poop?
Yes, I said it's best.
Okay.
It's best.
So
it's 5. It's like up to 5 stars. So you can have a 5-star poop.
Okay. Yeah. What about the consistency?
You can comment that. You can talk about it.
Okay.
Like you can like
color.
Color. You can also. It's all about
size.
It's all up to you. It is
smell.
Smell again. It's all up to you in the comments. Also location. You can mark like, hey, I'm here.
Which stall number?
Hey, again, it's all liberal in the comments.
We love liberal in the comments. I love being liberal in the comments, right?
Does Matt Kling still hate the libs?
Okay.
We should ask him. He's going to call in and talk about the...
Ask if he likes being liberal in the comments.
But Alex, huge news for more you than me, because I don't get paid for this one, but I think you get paid for this one. I don't know.
See?
You, Mr. Pac-12 Plus broadcaster already, got featured on the NCAA softball page. How about that?
How about that?
Softball, by the way, is going to be a lot
Group
more...
poop.
Softball is going to be a lot more fun to call this year as a student and to save your reels because they're actually going to produce on offense. So yeah, you're going to have
Shout out Jeff Harger.
You're going to have some more, home run calls and big plays with the softball team at Arizona State versus the baseball team. No offense to the baseball team. I cover the baseball team. They're great guys. But I just don't see them really coming around with the bats. I know Tracy Smith has said it, but
They're going to grind out at bats. Grind out at bats.
Thanks, Tracy. I really appreciate that.
Shout out Michael Early, hitting coach. Anderson, Indiana University.
Dan Dockich, how about that? Speaking of Indiana guys, also
Andrean High School in I guess the address is in Gary, Indiana, but it's more Maryville, Indiana, about 15 minutes away from me. Dan Dockich's mom lives in Valparaiso, Indiana. How about that?
How's your Wi-Fi working today?
It took me a while to get on there, but it's all good now.
Okay, it's taken a while for me. I know what we're talking about, though. But yes, Alex, your opportunity. You are with the Florence Yalls.
See?
It's a Kentucky team. Kentucky Frontier League, Independent League. You didn't answer my question.
Not an independent league technically anymore. An MLB partner league.
Cool. All right.
Is the
cool.
new definition
yes,
as of
cool.
this year.
Dope. I love that. Actually, that's awesome.
Contractually obligated. No, I'm kidding. No, I don't have to say that.
That's awesome. I like that. That makes it even better. That means that the play will probably be better. The equipment will be better.
Yes.
The travel will be better.
A lot of guys that could not get drafted last year are playing in the league.
Love it. But the big question that I had that you didn't answer in the group chat, Frontier League will see a couple here and there, former big leaguers. Are there any this season with your team?
In the league? I want to say I probably will go out on a limb and say yes, but I don't. I think on the Yalls right now highest is AAA, but I will have to go back and check. Still plenty of time to sign some guys before the season starts. Got tryouts coming up on May 10th, and then the draft after that. So
that's awesome. There's a draft for the Frontier League?
Yes, but it's they draft guys out of the tryout.
So do you have a partner? Is it just you, or are you like gonna have a number 2 guy?
So we'll rotate through an unbalanced amount at each role, but. Between color, producing, stats, social media,
and
game notes, between 3 different people.
Will you be living with a host family?
The host family that is my uncle, yes.
Florence, Kentucky, he lives there.
Yes, he does.
What is in Florence, Kentucky? Anything?
So it's the Florence Mall, which is...
Love it. Is there a Penny's?
I don't know. There probably is a Penny's there.
Has the Penny's closed yet, though?
I don't know. That's a really good question. I don't think the Penny's is closed in Valparaiso, Indiana.
Put it on the poll. Has the Penny's closed yet?
Okay. No, it's about 20 minutes south of Cincinnati, so, everybody that lives there pretty much works in Cincinnati, about 5 minutes away, 10 minutes away from the Cincinnati Northern Kentucky Airport, which is the airport for that region. So, yeah. Shout out Florence.
All right, and so I have...
Billwater Towers.
I have a great opportunity as well. Cronkite Sports Bureau gives us the opportunity to work with a newspaper and cover spring training. It'll be a little different this year, obviously, Zoom. But that helps for me because I don't have to wake up as early and less chance of me sleeping through it. So that's good. So I'll be working for the Denver Post, covering the Colorado Rockies. I'm very excited. The first minor league baseball affiliate in my town when I was alive was the Salem Avalanche. They were affiliated with Colorado Rockies for the first 4 years of my life. So I fell in love with the game at those games. So yeah, it means a lot to me that I get to cover that team. I didn't think about that. I originally thought I had the Royals, but I read it wrong. So I almost posted.
Shout out Jesse not knowing how to read.
I almost posted that I was covering the Royals. That would have been bad. I did text Paula and thank her for the Royals. But then I corrected that and I said, "Oh, whoops, Rockies, my bad." Thank you for that too. I like both.
I'm sure that made her feel really great.
I thanked her. I don't know. I was grateful for a team. How about that?
Always good to be grateful.
We're covering a lot more than last year. The D-backs, the Angels. It's great. It's probably because we can just hop on a Zoom and they don't care, and we are not bothering them in clubhouses this year.
I do know that the Cubs are an issue there. They got to get the Cubs.
Yeah, well, the Cubs are always an issue.
Yes, and I know that that is the Cubs' fault and not. Oh well.
We got two.
No, wait. Hello, Houston.
Hello?
Houston, hello. Whoa,
That was weird. Whoever just called in, call in again.
Yeah, that was Jeremy.
Yeah, but Jeremy's here. Hi,
You
Jeremy.
said hello.
Hi.
Hi.
You're over your cold.
Poop maps?
Yeah. I'm tired, boys and girls.
There's no girl here. She quit.
Forgot about that. And it's just I'm used to saying
maps?
boys and girls now.
Poop maps?
Have you joined?
4 years ago.
I didn't know it was around 4 years ago. He informed that of me. Or to me. I think Kling was supposed to call in. Something happened with that phone call, that phone connection. Kling, if you're listening, please call in again. But, Jeremy, do you have minor league baseball team names? Because that's what we're really here for. And then I'll ask you about your night.
Yeah, the Tommy Knockers.
What? Is that a team name?
Tommy's Knockers?
Oh, there he is. Now we'll get into...
Are we allowed to talk about Tommy's Knockers on air?
It's the Mining City Tommy Knockers.
Matt Kling?
Yes, this was my scheduled time to show up.
Hello, sir.
Call in.
Yeah, we were going to go into minor league baseball team names Mount Rushmore. Would you have time to stick on for both that and Bachelor?
Yes, I can.
Sweet.
I can do I will come up with minor league team names right now. So go ahead.
Okay, all right. So let's do snake order here. It'll be very interesting to see how I do it without a Zoom screen. I'm not great at counting. We've been over this. So I'll go myself first, then I'll go Alex, then I'll go Jeremy, then I'll go Matt, then back throw. How does that work for everyone? Is that okay?
Sounds like we have no choice in that matter.
I mean, I know. I mean, we could go the other way.
I want to go 4 times in a row to start. How about that?
No. Jeremy, are you even there?
Yeah, what's up?
That was much more enthusiastic than the first time. Also, Matt, we have a question for you. Alex, what was the question again?
Poop maps?
No, the other one. Do you like being liberal in the comments?
Oh, yeah. Do you like being liberals in the comments?
What?
That's how we open the show.
I am a unbiased journalist.
Jesse said that on Poop Maps you can be liberal in the comments. So I asked him, do you like being liberal in the comments?
Matt, do you still hate the libs?
Let's go to this Mount Rushmore. Oh, God.
Okay. All right. I will start first with the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp, the affiliate of Jeremy's Miami Marlins, AA.
Go Suns.
I love that name. It's great. They're not the Suns anymore, Jeremy.
Jacksonville Suns.
How many times have Dad said, you know what else has a jumbo shrimp in Jacksonville?
Got the jokes tonight. All right, it's Alex's turn.
I mean, I think I'm obligated with my selection here. What's up, y'all? Florence Y'alls, baby.
Please tell me you're going to start the broadcast with, how are y'all doing or something?
No, okay, so you know Bob Carpenter, the Nationals play-by-play man?
See you later.
Yeah.
See y'all later for a home run. How about that? No, I'm not going
Or
to.
after.
No chance.
That should be your outro at the end of the broadcast.
Ooh.
See y'all later.
See y'all
Yes.
tomorrow night.
Yes, we love it. We love
We
it.
will see y'all tomorrow night.
We love the word y'all. It's actually, if you think about it, it's the most gender neutral of all of them. You all. It's just you all. Okay. All right.
But hang on, there's a story behind why they're called the Florence Y'all.
It's a Southern team.
Incorrect.
What?
So they used to be called the Florence Freedom. They
Good
were
name.
sold in 2018. In 2020, they put it up
They're no
for
longer free.
in 2019, they were put it up in late 2019. They were put up a poll on what they should name the
They
new
go to
team.
jail and now they're no longer free.
The tickets were free, and that didn't really make
No.
them much money.
So, okay, there's this water tower in Florence, Kentucky. It's at the Florence Mall. The mayor, back in the 1970s, put Florence Mall on the water tower. But there is a law that you can't have, since water tower is a public
The story ends
utility.
because we only got 42
You
minutes
can't.
left.
You can't.
a little
You
bit
cannot
longer.
have a private advertisement on a public utility. So instead of completely changing the Florence Mall, he changed one letter and it said Florence Y'all. So the mascot for the Florence Y'alls is literally the water tower.
Is there going to be a little water tower that wanders around the park?
Yes. No. Like yes. There. Like he. I sent the picture to you. Did I not?
I don't know. I think you just sent me a picture of the water tower. All right, Jeremy,
Here,
your
I'll,
team.
I'll send it to you right now.
Jeremy, your team. Just tweet it from the show account. Jeremy.
Okay. The Missoula Paddleheads.
Yay. Anything on that? Okay,
I went
Matt.
to the Osprey. Go Spray.
Matt, 2 from you.
All right, my first one, I'm going to go with a team that was made famous by The Simpsons, formerly known in fiction as the Springfield Isotopes, but in real life they are the Albuquerque Isotopes, AAA ball club. I believe is the Colorado Rockies affiliate now.
The
May have
Rockies.
changed. It may or may not have changed. I'm not completely sure. You might have to quote. Yeah, I might have to back me up on that.
All right, what's your
My-
second one?
My second one is going to be, with reasoning, of course, I'm a Phillies fan. I'm going to go with the Lehigh Valley Iron
Oh,
Pigs. They always
strong.
come up with a gimmicky one night a year nickname. One year they were the Cheesesteaks, and
Love it.
they had these really awesome hats, some with onions on them, some without onions on them. And then a couple of years ago, because
Nice
of
screenshot, Alex. That's a fine. Keep going.
because a couple of years ago, the Iron Pigs for one night decided to be the Johns. It will take me 40 minutes to explain what a John is, so just Google JAWN and fill yourself in.
Jeremy, back to you.
They used to be the Baby Cakes. Now they're not.
Okay, is that it? Just like a former team name that doesn't exist anymore. Do you have anything else on that one? Hello?
I mean, I'm trying to figure out what their name is now.
They don't have a team in New Orleans anymore. They lost their team. I think it moved to Rocket.
Right, they
I think
went
it
to-
moved to
they went
Rocket
to-
City.
Which leads into my next one, the Rocket City Trash Pandas.
That was my team.
Yeah, well, Jeremy, you chose the baby cakes, so there you go.
But it doesn't count anymore.
Well, it's going to count for the purposes of our show because we like
Does Mining City Tommy Knockers count, or does it not count because they're just a wooden bat league team?
No,
No, that counts.
No, we're counting Wooden Bat League team. So is that your official
All right,
second
I got
choice?
I got the Mining City Tommy Knockers.
That's so bad. All right, I guess.
Hey
we
man, it's a great day for Tommy Knockers and Jumbo Shrimp. If you know what I mean.
No. Oh. All right, Alex.
All right, can
I
I
guess-
say my
Bachelor,
can we
baby!
go faster? This needs to go fast.
Jeremy, shh. We've already. Jeremy hates when I shush him, by the way. Yeah, we're back to mine. I'll give 2. It's a snake draft here. I'm gonna go with the Pulaski, Virginia River Turtles. Awesome name, great name. They just changed to that, and then since Matt took one of mine with the Isotopes originally, I was a big fan of reading about Johnny Appleseed as a kid. You gotta love a good apple. So,
Yes.
the Fort Wayne, Indiana Tin Caps.
Been to many games at what is the stadium called there?
Just go with your next one.
Crap. I pulled the tarf off that field as well.
The
Caught
tarf.
a tarp,
Fine.
yeah. Caught a home run
Fine.
ball.
Hold up. Johnny Appleseed Day is September 26th, which just so happens to be my birthday.
Well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you and Mr. John Appleseed. It's Parkview Field.
Yes, correct. I was gonna say Four Winds Field, but that is the home of the South Bend Cubs in South Bend, Indiana. How about that?
South Bend Cubs, so boring. They have 2 of their teams. I guess the Red Sox also have 2 teams just called the Red Sox.
French
so.
Lick in the South Bend.
All right, Jeremy. No, Alex.
French Lick, Indiana, home of the Larry's Bird,
Alex, your next one.
the Amarillo Sod Poodles.
Love it.
Yes.
That's a prairie dog, by the way, if you didn't know.
Trash Panda is a
Raccoon.
Raccoon, yep.
Jeremy,
Who told you that, Jesse? I taught you everything you know.
You
Great
did.
Falls Osprey. No, that's not right. The Great Falls Voyagers, I bet.
It's a terrible one to pick. It's a good name, but it's terrible. I have that sound, actually, and I can play it.
As you can tell, this is very Montana-centric today.
Yeah.
Did you smell the Montana air today?
Of course.
Jeremy is...
Did you buy a house
It was
in the Montana air?
Guys.
Tomorrow,
It was
right?
Yes.
It was 50 degrees today in Helena.
So cool.
It is approximately 54 degrees at nightfall in Phoenix, Arizona.
Alex, where are we getting food after this?
Your mom's house.
Okay, cool. All right. Two for
It's
Kling.
my turn with two.
Two for Kling.
I'm gonna go with a team that hasn't been called yet, which might be the most iconic team name in all of minor league baseball. That is the Richmond Flying Squirrels.
Yes,
sir.
I love it. I've been to a game there. They have a rally
Why?
pig.
So wait. You didn't care that I pulled the tarp off of Parkview Field, but you went to one game at the Flying Squirrels?
It's a Virginia thing. Come on, man.
I played at the South Bend Cubs Stadium multiple times back when they were the Silverhawks.
That's a way better name. Why'd they change?
Because the Cubs bought him and the owner bought stake in the Cubs and the contract and then renamed the Cubs. But the Silverhawks used to be a Diamondbacks affiliate.
All right, I'm gonna give you my fourth and final one.
Before then, they were the Silver Sox of the White Sox organization.
I like that one, too. He wears silver socks, though. All right,
I'm
Matt.
going to stay in Double-A and stay in the Eastern League, which I know they've renamed this year because they had to change everything in minor league baseball this year. But I'm going to go with my final choice as the Binghamton Rumble Ponies.
Formerly the Binghamton Mets.
Rumble Pony
I
is so
know.
much better. What is a Rumble Pony? Is that like a train?
The Fighting Tim Tebow's.
Fighting.
Not so long, my friend.
That was the best year. He hit
He's
273.
horrible. He's horrible at baseball. He's horrible at baseball.
He is great at everything else.
He's too good of a human being. It's kind of sketchy. That's all I gotta say.
Can we put that on the poll? Is Tim Tebow too good of a human being?
Okay, I mean, yeah, why not?
Oh, no. What are we doing?
All right, come on, let's get through this. I got like 10 more minutes.
Jeremy.
Yeah.
All right. Go. Your last one. Go.
Oh, my last one? There's more?
Jeremy, you've done 3.
I did 4.
No, one of them didn't count.
The baby cakes didn't count?
No, we went over this. Pay attention.
Baby cakes counted.
No, we went over this. That it didn't count. Why did he go twice in a row? Okay, whatever. All right.
What?
We're going to go with a former name, Baby Cakes. Okay. All right, Alex, your last one.
I think this was not on my original list, and because I can't remember the fourth team, but I'm going to go Rocky Mountain Vibes.
I like that one.
What was my fourth team, Jesse? I can't remember.
Hartford Yard Goats.
Oh, come on. Hartford Yard Goats.
All right.
Man.
Is that a goat? Or is that Alex?
Limited fake goat. Limited fake goat.
Man.
Yeah.
The Hartford Yard Brady's.
Man.
The Hartford Yard.
They should change.
The Hartford Yard.
They should have Tom
Taurasi's.
Brady come to a game.
The Hartford Yard Jordans.
Are you going to interview me about my night yet?
The Hartford Yard Babe Ruths.
Okay.
Hartford Yard Mike Trouts.
Yeah.
All right, my last one. The Akron Rubber Ducks, because Jeremy likes
Rubber
to play
Ducky,
with Rubber
you're
Duckies.
the one.
Rubber
Bidoo,
Ducky.
bidoo.
Okay, all right. No, Jeremy, you will be coming back from break.
Is Tim Tebow too good of a human being? The poll has been posted. Kind of sketchy or bad at baseball?
This is the worst poll we've ever done. All right, Jeremy, we will get to that after the break. But first, we got to get into Bachelor because I want to talk about that with Kling. It was the worst episode of the season. But I will get into a very, very short and concise recap.
Shout out Sam Acho.
It's Emmanuel.
Emmanuel Acho.
Ah, his brother.
Goodness, Alex. All right, so it's the stupid tell-all episode, women tell-all. A bunch of the
Yeah, it went on 2 hours too long.
Yeah,
I get it.
yeah.
However, this episode made me realize that there are some somewhat decent contenders to be Bachelorette. Abigail is one that jumps off the page. Abigail should have won this season. I'm really
Piper.
surprised that she didn't. Piper was a really good one.
I might get fined for saying this, but I'd join the Bachelor if Piper was, or Bachelorette if Piper was the female.
You got a
You will
girlfriend.
not get in trouble for it.
Hey, again,
So,
girlfriend.
Abigail Piper. I really think Katie is a strong character.
I like
felt
her.
that she was a little misunderstood
She's
on
lame.
the show because of
She plays.
how she entered. And last but not least, of tonight's group, Serena P, who, again, really is a strong character, really strong woman. She had an interesting run with Matt making it up to the Final Four, and it was good to hear from her again. So I'm going to talk right now about my...
Can I do my short little recap of the episode real quick? I'm just gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it extra short. So there was a lot of apologizing, and then there was a lot of looking backs, and then there was some bloopers. That's it.
Before this, let's look back.
Wait. The bloopers...
Put it on the poll.
Hold on. When did Tasha show up to the resort? Because there was literally a scene with Tasha and some other girl. I don't know who the other girl
One of the former bachelorettes.
One of the Formula One bachelorettes. One of the
Formula One combines with the Bachelorette.
Yeah.
They have to race everybody, and whoever wins the race...
Whoever doesn't crash.
Whoever doesn't crash...
After 10 weeks of action.
They just race constantly.
On the most dramatic season of The Bachelor.
Jeremy just clogged
All
the
right.
toilet
Here's
on my poop map.
Here's my prediction.
Jeremy, hold on, Matt. Did you just poop on air again, Jeremy? Hello?
What?
Did you just poop
I
on...
muted myself.
Okay,
I muted myself.
That's good. All right. Matt, continue.
So here, I'm going to get serious right now, and this probably won't shock you based off of the clues, and don't play that sound on me, all right?
I did it. Get over it.
All right. So here's what I think happened. None of the three of them will wind up engaged with him when Emmanuel Lacho shows up in 2 weeks and talks with Matt James. I based off of the clues tonight, I really don't know who wins. Now, my gut...
I know exactly who wins.
Rachel is going to win.
Thank you.
And then something is going to happen outside of the show, a.k.a.
Alex, did
the
you fart
rumors
into
are
the
going to start
mic?
coming out and in real time, and then that's
Alex farted
when...
into the mic.
And then
And Matt just
it's
continues
going
to
to
love
be a
it.
very interesting tell-all with speak for yourself and uncomfortable conversations with the black man, Emmanuel Lacho, as the host. But hopefully we'll find out about a Bachelorette season, and hopefully we'll find out about a Bachelor in Paradise season very soon.
Cheeseburger in paradise.
I like mine with lettuce and
yeah.
tomato.
Yeah, I don't remember Alex Coyle being that unhinged.
Have you listened recently? This is like, he's at like a 5.
I will gladly join next Monday as long as our
Okay.
time zones are still aligned.
All right.
Everybody wear your mask. If it's your turn, get vaccinated. Guess what? Tomorrow, it technically is my turn, so I'm going to sign up for an appointment.
With that, we will go to break. Jeremy, when we come back, we will find out what Jeremy did tonight. How about that for a radio tease?
Nice tease.
Welcome back to the Why So Serious Show. This is Jeremy by Pearl Jam. Jeremy, You like a good Jeremy by Pearl Jam.
I did not know
Also-
that existed.
Also, it is time. It is time for everyone to call in on 602-496-5156. Give us your favorite minor league baseball team name, as well as your just any random Colorado Rockies player from the 1990s or 2000s. Early 2010s.
Too low.
Early 2010s works. I heard that, Alex. That's another find.
This week there are a pile to choose from. Any number of
ASU led bad beats today. Sorry.
Oh, was that with what team?
Basketball. So when Kamani Lawrence got his 20th rebound, so
I
the
called that
over under was a point and a half. Like, so it was a point and a half under. And when Kamani Lawrence got his final rebound, he tossed it up at the basket. So if that went in, it would have been the over. But yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I kind of just didn't call that part. I was just like, Arizona State wins. Probably should have called it, but whatever. Jeremy, what did you do tonight, speaking of little ball and basket action?
Well, actually, first I got a badge from our app.
Big butts and I
it says-
cannot lie.
It says achievements from PoopMap. Awesome! Exclamation point. You just won the quote quarantine pooper badge.
I love it. All right, Jeremy, what did you do tonight? I want to know all that happened in the wonderful world of Helena, Montana. Site of
So we have to start we got to kind of start at the beginning here, right?
yeah. We got plenty of
So
time.
so this morning, around 11, I went to interview Coach Rochelle Sayers of the Carroll College women's basketball team. Did a little stand-up interview with her.
Coach Sayers cares. Okay. keep
Yeah.
going. All right.
Rochelle Rayers.
Rayers.
Rochelle Sayers. Yeah. Anyway, I interviewed her, and then I went back to the PE center, and I interviewed the other coach that was in the Frontier
Pinter.
Conference Championship game tonight. Yeah, in the Frontier Conference Championship game tonight, Lindsey Woolley, very nice guy. Talked to him for a little bit. I put together a little small package, a little 2-minute, 27-second package.
Small package or jumbo shrimp?
Don't
And
put that on the
yeah,
Don't put that on the poll. Keep
Tommy
going.
knockers?
Hobby Dockers. So I put together a small package for the beginning of the broadcast. I was the host tonight of the Frontier Conference Championship game. And, Carroll
Frontier
College
Conference
ended up
Championship game hosted by Jeremy Schnell of XYZ Montana.
Exactly.
Why'd you make him sound like Brockmeyer?
Brockmeyer.
At Brockmeyer.
Only on
anyway,
FX.
yeah, so-
It's on.
only on FX.
It's not even on FX. It's on like
FX
it's
Plus.
on IFC, whatever that is.
Here it's the small packages against the jumbo shrimp.
It would be.
That
in
was
that show,
that
he would-
dude.
in that show, he would-
Alongside Tommy Knockers. I'm Jim Brockmeyer.
in that show, he would be actually doing that. He would be calling.
Jesse.
it. What?
Jesse, can you interview me now? Ask me more questions about
You know, Mr. Knocker, I had 10
Put it,
Long Island iced teas last night.
put it on the poll, Alex. Is the segment off the rails when the interview subject says, "Can you interview me now?" Jeremy, so what else did you do today?
Can you ask me a more like a leading question? Jeez.
I don't know.
Like-
What did you do during the game? So you hosted the pregame show, and what did you do during the game?
Right.
Did you make a highlight package?
My day job. I did my day job.
Stuck to his day
did
job.
highlights. I got the highlights, and then Carroll blew a 25-point lead. They were up 25 at halftime, and then
Tweed.
28-3 lead.
they were only up by 6. So, like the Western got to within 6 at one point. But Carroll, just too much. 2 girls on Carroll College fouled out tonight. That doesn't happen very often. it happened today.
Was
That
Kara
was
mad?
interesting. She wasn't happy. She was not happy with the officiating. She didn't say that, but I can tell.
Terrible call. Hold on. Terrible call at the end of regulation in the ASU U of A women's game yesterday. One of the worst calls I've ever seen. Hashtag Pac-12 refs. Hashtag I'm back on the side of the fans.
Anyway, yeah, and then after the game, one of my jobs, I had 3 jobs tonight, but 2 of my jobs
4
for the
jobs.
broadcast. Technically, my job for the broadcast tonight was to host the show, right, at the beginning. And then after the game, I was supposed to get the player of the game and send them to the broadcast booth. And so I did that flawlessly. I just watched back.
Hold on. Why'd you add the extra Lee at the end there? I'm very confused.
Because I said it incorrectly at
It
first.
sounded fine, Alex. That sounded fine the first time, right?
What?
When
Yeah.
Alex is just
Play-
Alex just isn't paying attention and just looking at his computer. I don't
Do you have
understand.
Do you have playback capabilities over there, or like?
No, Jeremy. This is not the Levitard show where Mike Ryan can just somehow like pull a segment.
This is minor leagues on Brockmire.
Anyway, yeah. So I sent Christine Denny over to the broadcast table. She got interviewed. I just watched back the interview. She was so nervous. I feel so bad for her. After the interview, right before they went to break, she goes, "Oh my gosh!" it was so funny. I feel bad for Christine. If you're listening, Christine, I'm sorry I put you in that situation.
Shout out Christina.
This mascot is insane for the Y'alls. Jeremy, just my next question. Rattle off, Alex. Stop.
Passing gas.
That was a burp. I guess that's gaseous too. But
Jeff Passan, he just tweeted something. Passing gas.
what happened?
I don't know.
Can you read
That
it?
was an excuse.
Can you find what he tweeted?
Okay, hang on.
All right, Jeremy. While we're at this, just start rattling off Colorado Rockies players from the '90s, 2000s, or early 2010s.
Todd Helton,
Too mainstream. Keep going.
too low.
Okay, you already said him. Keep going.
Ryan Spilbors.
Former Cub,
Too
right?
low.
Okay.
Wasn't Ian
Oh,
Johnson there?
wait. Here's passing gas. Third baseman Hunter Dozier and the Kansas City Royals are in agreement for a 4-year, $25 million contract extension.
Wasn't that tweeted out like 4 hours ago by somebody else?
That
Ian
was
Desmond there?
February 28th on Brockmire.
Has he not tweeted in a day?
Correct.
Do your job. ESPN, I'm here.
Elmo.
Guys, are you ready?
Yes.
Ian Stewart.
Wow, that was a big one.
Former Cub.
Melvin Mora.
Wow, yeah, he went there after the Orioles. I remember
Drew
that.
Stubbs.
Drew Stubbs. Professional hitter Drew Stubbs.
Jamie Moyer.
Professional pitcher Jamie
Clint
Moore.
Barnes.
Who'd you say? Clint Barmas? Did you
Yeah.
say Clint Barnes?
I meant Barmas. Jesse.
Clint Barnes.
Came out wrong.
Clint Barnes, baby. Clint Barnes.
Seth Smith. Oh, Rafael Betancourt.
Wow, Jeremy's totally looking this up, but I like it. Keep going.
De La
Was
it
Ubaldo Jimenez.
There's
De La Russa?
Jason Giambi was on that 2010 team.
Oh, yeah.
Who was the pitcher? Jorge De La Rosa, right?
I think so. He
Yeah.
was good.
Jose Contreras.
Wait.
What's the pitcher? Wade Davis.
Wow. Did you know Jason Grilly was on that team? That's pre
Grilly cheese.
Grilly.
Jason Grilly
That's
was a bust.
pre-mullet. That's pre-mullet.
Bud Black.
Who's the weirdest MLB player you guys remember seeing in person? Like, what's just the weirdest memory of you saw that player?
I don't know, but Chris Iannetta was on the 09 Rockies.
Snell.
Keep going,
Well,
Jeremy.
Snell.
Is he still on the Rockies?
Pitcher for the Pirates. Last name Snell.
Tony Snell? No,
no.
that's a basketball player.
Ian Snell.
Donnie Murphy. He had four walk-off hits for the Marlins in 2007 or something like that.
Okay, I'll tell you who's the most random, weird MLB player I've ever seen. in
Felix
person.
P.A.
Probably. I've been to a game where Felix Pierre
Jacques
played.
Jones. Saw him hit a bomb.
I've seen
Not to be confused with Von Jones.
terrible joke again. Mine's Matt Stairs. I saw like 4. I don't even know if he got in the game, but he was on the roster for the Nationals, and
He
he was
probably
like,
pinch hit and hit 5 home runs.
he was like 43 years old. According to Tim Kirchin, he's the most professional hitter of all time. I would go Jamie Carroll, former Rocky, as well, as being the most professional hitter of all time.
Matt Joyce.
You know who Jamie
right.
Carroll's agent was, correct? Right?
Your dad, Wayne Coyle. Is Wayne Coyle still awake?
No. He coaches baseball at 5 in the morning.
Why?
Matt Joyce,
Matt
professional hitter.
Jamie Carroll, proud. What do you call that? What do you call
Matt-
it? Client
Matt
of
Stairs.
MSM Sports. Shout out Jonathan Maurer.
Matt Stairs, professional hitter.
David DeLucia was also a very professional hitter. I will
Yeah.
have to say that. David
I
DeLucia,
also named earlier. Earlier, I had Chris Iannetta, very much a professional.
was he a
hitter.
professional
Darwin
hitter
Barney.
Or yeah, he was also a professional.
He was my favorite player.
Alex, you know what a professional hitter is, right?
Yes.
It's like somebody that can do his job, hits like 270 every year.
Well, Darwin Barney didn't hear nearly 270. He was a great glove.
Didn't he have a 300 average one year?
Maybe
He was very
one
good for
year,
my fantasy
but
team one year.
Darwin Barney, tremendous glove, almost broke the record for errorless game streak.
Let me bet.
He was my favorite player
Let me
for
bet
5 years.
Visiting teams would play the Barney theme song when he came up to bat.
Shout out
35
Oregon State, won back-to-back College World Series for the Oregon State Beavers. Born in Beaverton, Oregon.
Shout out
Two.
35-year-old Darwin Barney.
I believe he's a coach somewhere.
His best career average.
Love me some Darwin
Was-
Barney. Had his jersey.
He hit 276 in 2011.
How about that?
His rookie year was 2010, and then he
He won a Gold Glove
he did in 2012, and he
Yeah.
had 7 home runs.
for the 100 lost Cubs.
All right, we are a Phoenix radio show. We should probably talk about this just because I have a take I want to get in. But biggest news of the
Justin James Watt.
biggest news of the sports day in Arizona was J.J. Watt signing with, or he's going to sign with the Arizona Cardinals. He broke the news. Adam Schefter. My favorite thing on Twitter today was Adam Schefter saying per J.J. Watt. I don't think has that ever happened before. Instead of it's
Never happened before.
Well, isn't Adam Schefter usually just saying per sources when he just like texted the player where are you signing and he like texts back I'm signing here and that but just don't tell them like isn't that what he does anyway? Or no? Or is it the agent? Like who is it? Who
Probably the agent or a source within the team.
Okay. Well,
Willie Tavares.
I thought this signing. Oh my goodness! What are the Cardinals doing? What in the world are they doing? What the hell?
Jeff Francis.
They could have gotten him for like $8 million.
Javier
less.
Lopez.
$8 million less. J.J. Watt is not that good anymore. I think he had 5 or 5.5 sacks, something around that number last year.
That's not bad. That's a solid number 2 pass rusher on a team.
Yeah. But this is
Jesse,
J.J. Watt.
Jesse,
This is one of the
wait.
greatest. This is
Jesse.
one of
He's
the
gonna
greatest-
be the he's gonna be the
Everybody-
number 2 pass rusher on the team. What are you talking? Well,
The-
he might be the number
The show needs to
3.
stop. Guys, the show needs to stop right now. Professional hitter Larry Walker.
Wow. He's a Hall of Famer. He's not a professional hitter. He's in the Hall of Fame.
He became a professional hitter at the end of his career.
You need to clarify that. Alex, I love the ASMR.
He batted .289 in 2005.
Great, thanks, Jeremy. That's the most
He
that is the most
He
useless
only
thing
had,
you've ever
no,
done.
I'm telling you,
Thanks, Greg Cody.
he only had 100 at bats in 2005, and he played for 3 teams in 2004.
This is irrelevant.
Larry Walker is a professional hitter.
No, he's a Hall of Famer. He was like a 40 home run guy in the 90s. He's literally in the Hall of Fame. It's one of your worst takes ever. But again, going back to bad takes, J.J. Watt, do it on the field, dude.
Sandy
and then
Alomar
get money.
Jr., professional hitter.
Get your money when you have 10 sacks. Give me 10 sacks. At least give me
Alfredo Amezaga.
Tony Gwynn Jr. Tony Gwynn Jr. professional hitter.
Definitely a professional hitter. But like seriously though.
Jeff Baker.
Can we talk about this though? Can we talk about
Matt Belisle, professional pitcher.
Matt Belisle. He was a hefty man, correct?
No.
Oh no, that's a different. I'm thinking of there's a Chad something that's a very hefty man.
Chad Bradford.
No, I love a good Chad Bradford highlight though. Put that on the poll. Do you love a good Chad Bradford highlight? But no, seriously though, can we talk about JJ Watt or no? Jeremy loves football. It's like his favorite.
They had an Alex Cole.
I was talking to you about this earlier, Jesse, off air, and I think I got to bring it on air. Alex, with the 32nd pick, I think there's a good chance that the Buccaneers go linebacker because they could be losing Levante David to free agency. A lot of people are thinking that he could go to the Patriots, which would be an awesome move for Levante David to play in that Bill Belichick front seven. What?
Continue.
Bill
I like
Belichick's
continue.
like an average
Continue.
coach at best. That was made really good by his quarterback.
So, do you think that they go with Bolton in the first round, or do they go with Dylan Moses from Alabama? And then there's also the 31st pick with the Chiefs. And this is important because does Tardif come back from being a doctor? Does he end up coming back and playing for the Chiefs? Does he come back? You don't know. So if he doesn't,
I am doctor.
You need to get an offensive guard. I think Wyatt Davis is a
They need
perfect
an OG,
fit.
baby.
I think Wyatt Davis would be a perfect fit there. What do you think, Alex?
I think Wyatt Davis, 32nd overall.
We should talk about
Tampa Bay
professional.
Bucks.
We should talk about professional quarterbacks. Like who's the most professional quarterback? Is it Joe Flacco?
David Dahl, professional hitter.
Who is David Dahl's been a little bit better than a professional hitter. But Jeremy, who is the most professional quarterback? Is it Ryan Fitzpatrick?
Matt Moore.
Yeah, but Matt Moore wasn't Matt Moore couldn't really step in and give you that good start. We're
What are you talking about? He took the Dolphins to the playoffs in 2016.
No, he didn't. Tannehill started the majority of the season.
Jeff Francis.
Tannehill started like 12 games, Jesse.
Yeah, that's the majority of the season. That's like well into the majority of the
and
season.
they still made the playoffs.
Yes, because of a
Josh
lot of things that
Fogg.
Tannehill did. Tannehill honestly is a professional quarterback. Alex Smith, professional.
Right, yeah.
Ryan Tannehill won me my fantasy league his second year out of Texas A&M.
Is there a more
John Garland, professional pitcher.
Is there a more professional quarterback of all time than Alex Smith? Like he embodies professionalism, but he's also just like a professional quarterback. Like he doesn't.
Jeremy Guthrie.
Former Orioles ace.
Mike Hampton.
Zach Greinke is a professional hitter. He might even be beyond.
Todd Hollinsworth. Shout out Marlins.
Can we talk about Jeremy? Who's the most professional quarterback?
Chris Iannetta.
Don't tell me it's Matt Moore.
Chris Iannetta, professional catcher.
I think Alex Smith is a good bet for you to go with there.
Okay.
But also
Jay Cutler.
You got to think
No,
about
Jay
you got
Cutler
to
was
think
a
about
wild
backup
man.
quarterback.
No way.
You got to think about the backup quarterback that can come in and give you a couple good quarters.
I think it's
like AJ McCarron. AJ McCarron is
of all
he'll come
Vince Young.
Here's the thing. They'll come in and they'll give you a couple good quarters. You need a quarter from AJ McCarron, he'll give it to you.
Yeah, how many games has he even played in the NFL?
You need a couple quarters. Ryan Finley will give you a couple good quarters.
Is the least professional quarterback of all time
Geno Smith.
Probably. There you go. He spoke for me.
He'll come in and give you a quarter or two.
AJ McCarron is 30.
Also,
you know who likes his girlfriend, right?
Also,
you are looking live.
Okay. Also, rest in peace, Tavares Jackson.
Yeah, I don't know if he could he come in and give you that start though.
He'll come in and give you a couple quarters.
Okay, Jeremy. Actually, your AJ McCarron argument is quite good. However, all of his stats are basically in like 1 year. So I didn't.
Right. That's what I'm saying. He'll give
Nick
you
Massett. Jason Markey, professional pitcher.
Jason Markey.
Nick Markakis, professional hitter.
He really is, honestly, though. He's a little bit beyond professional hitter.
Dale Murphy, professional hitter.
Isn't Dale Murphy in the Hall of Fame?
I think that's a different Dale Murphy.
Oh.
Durfee.
All right, before we get to these,
Jason Nix.
Before we get to these polls, I'm gonna go. So AJ McCarron, Jeremy, you're making
Jason
a good.
Bay.
Yes, Jason Bay, the Canadian. Pablo Ozuna.
Is Sam
Paul
Folt-
LaDuca?
was-
Miguel Olivo passing kidney stones.
What about
Paul LaDuca.
is he a professional hitter?
Paul LaDuca is Paul LaDuca.
Boo. Hold on just a second.
Shout out
Go
Arizona
walk around the
State.
suspended for him.
Scott Pacenic, Scotty Pods.
Scotty Pod store at Taylor Place.
Chad Qualls.
Okay, all right. Okay, we got to go back to these AJ McCarron stats. By the way, Houston Texan, he might start this year. I believe he's on the he's on the Houston Texans. Alex, put it on the poll. Is AJ McCarron the future of the Texans?
Mark Reynolds.
Not a professional hitter.
Oh,
The furthest-
Derek-
Josh Rutledge, married to Laura Rutledge of ESPN.
Really? Nice
Yes.
guy. Nice guy.
Hey, wait. Derek Carr is a professional quarterback.
He's too inconsistent. Like he's not consistent enough of a quarterback.
What was his brother's name? Jason Carr?
Derek Carr? He
David.
might be a David. I'm sorry. I already did, okay, that's a fine. All right, but we got to get back to these AJ McCarron stats that I've been trying to read off.
Marco Scutero. Like, come on. Name another professional hitter other than Marco Scutero.
Raul
Yeah.
Ibanez was a professional hitter. Raul
Eric
Ibanez-
Stoltz.
But that guy was above average. For
Wait,
like
wait.
4 years.
Hang on. They have a guy named Bill Swift. Bill Swift here.
Oh my God, Nick Swisher.
Oh, Nick Swisher's such a professional hitter.
Swishalicious.
He got on base too. You got to have a good on base percentage if you're a good
There's
professional
also
hitter.
You got the Euclid.
Oh, professional hitter. He was a little bit beyond a professional
Houston Straight.
hitter. Professional pitcher. All right, so AJ McCarron, Jeremy, 17 career games, 4 starts. He's 2-2 in his starts because
Mike Talkman.
professional hitter. Because wins are a QB.
Bro, Willie
stat.
Tavares, come on.
109 of 174.
Juan Uribe.
62.6%. Not a professional hitter. Didn't get on
Pat
base well enough.
Valleca.
Two-handed pitcher. Oh, I mean
Edgar
everybody's-
Renteria.
That's Pat Vendetti.
Oh, Pat Valleca. Oriole.
Chris
There we go.
Volstad.
63% completion
Professional
percentage.
pitcher.
Jeremy.
Annabelle. Wait.
I know who a
Annabelle
professional quarterback is.
Who?
Todd Walker.
Who?
Todd Walker.
I don't know.
He was the backup quarterback for Peyton Manning at Tennessee.
I
Are you
think
from
the backup
Nashville?
qu-
Because you're the only 10 I see.
I guess
We'll go down to
Curtis-
Jacksonville for some
No,
jumbo
no,
shrimp.
Alex, you're literally just thinking about you're thinking about Todd Helton, who was the backup quarterback.
Yeah, I saw Todd and I saw Walker. Yeah, okay. Tony Walters.
Continue to try and read AJ McCarron's stats, or are you going to play the game with us?
Greg Zahn.
I already read AJ McCarron's stats.
Eric
It's just-
Young and Eric Young Jr.
Alex and you were just talking over me, Jeremy. Yes. Okay. So we
Okay, give me 2 letters. Oh no! Wait! Give me one letter first.
Pitcher.
Give me a letter.
L.
G.
LG. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna start reading these polls while you do whatever you do.
G.
All right, so I'm gonna start with better option at Goodwill. We tweeted this earlier in the day.
Luis Gonzalez.
100% not a professional hitter. 100%
Lariel
sucks.
Gonzalez.
Is hindsight 2020 73%? Yes. Do you kiss with your eyes open or closed? I do the open, but not a lot of people do that apparently.
What? Oh.
Poop map? Question mark. 60% deuce. Deuce. 40% Derek Jeter. Group poop. 67% poopity. 33% scoop. My mom texted me poopity because she's actually awake. Has the pennies
Poop diddy
closed? I didn't understand this one, but 33% closed and 67% WWE. I guess there's a lot of WWE closed.
That was just an
Jesse.
autofill.
Wait,
Okay.
Jesse.
What's up?
Ready? 3, 2. Listen to Blaze music.
No, we're Jeremy. We're fine. We can go. Jordan said we're fine to go to like 12:04.
Wow. Herman Marquez.
Is Tim Tebow too good of a human being?
Nick Massett.
67% kind of sketchy and 33% bad at
Wait.
baseball.
Hold on. This guy's name is electric. Hold on. Quentin McCracken.
I think I remember him. He was good.
McCracken.
Uh,
What's McCracken?
I'm I'm so weird. How do I remember Quentin McCracken? But I do. Before this, let's take a look back. 20% Chris Harrison, 80% Emmanuel Acho. Jeremy, what did you do tonight? Start at the beginning, 100%. These are all one-vote polls. Can you interview me now? Segment off the rails, 100%.
Justin Morneau.
Never happened before, 50, 100%.
Melvin Mora.
Was it the most useless thing Jeremy has ever done? 100% yes. Do you love a good Chad
Juan
Bradford
Pierre.
highlight? 100%.
Brooks Pounders.
Yes. Shout out Marlins. 100% who
Luis
does Miami.
Castillo.
And is AJ McCarron the future of the Texans? Anybody? If anybody has a quick call about a random Colorado Rockies player from the 90s, 2000s, or early 2010s, do that right now because
John
we have
Vanderwall.
like a minute left. We are on the air. We are still talking.
Luis
we are here.
Castillo.
We are here, and we want a Colorado Rockies random players, or just
Already gave
professional
you Chris
hitters,
Iannetta. That's
or
that's
just
the best one.
professional hitters. Just give us a professional hitter. Come on. All right, listen to us next week too, and no alumni show probably this week, but stay tuned to the Twitter account. You know, you never know. You never know when I'll find time. I like to find time, but follow us on
by
Twitter.
the way,
at the letter
Jim
Y,
Leland.
So serious show.
Walt Weiss.
Tune into the University of Providence Great Falls YouTube page tomorrow. I'll be on the call for the Carroll College Fighting Saints taking on the Providence Argos in the Frontier Conference men's championship.
Real quick, kids.
Ken
I guess
Griffey
that
Sr.
former college or pro players do actually get color commentary jobs.
Pro Players
Jeremy Snell,
Stadium.
a great example of that. All right, tune in next week.